money on my mind. Money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. I'm talking skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on the million, ain't got no time for you haters. Skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on the million, ain't got no time for you haters.
I woke up this morning, they come bag, they hitting my line, I'm making them mad. I ran it up, they coming in last. I'm swimming my leg cause I'm ready to crash. Hey, why would you play with me knowing I'm strapped? I'm on here straight from the bag. I put a hitter straight on this bag. If these niggas, I'm paying the tab. I be fresh, so you know it nigga like new money. Yeah, I'm a crib, so you know it nigga like blue money. Say it's rats in the shoebox, that shoe money. Say it's rats on his head, they ain't gon' do nothing. I'm a young boss, I ain't really gotta do nothing. You a little poor boy, you out tryna prove something. I get the low, my crew running, I don't care if it's old or new money. Woke up and put that in the bed, I'ma stay alone over 2 hours.
Money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. Money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. I'm talking skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on the million, ain't got no time for you haters. Skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on the million, ain't got no time.
I'm telling you, I tried to come in 10 years ago. I'd have been a millionaire by this point. By this time, I'd have my own boat, my own car, my own golf course.
I'm feeling like Tony, the world is mine. The future in front of me, put the past behind. I'm going all in like it's my last time. I ain't asking for shit, I'm taking what's mine. I'm feeling like Tony, the world is mine. The future in front of me, put the past behind. I'm going all in like it's my last time. I ain't asking for shit, I'm taking what's mine. I'm taking what's mine. Automobiles, visions of Dubai, Lamborghini, hunger, tired of barely getting by. I'm in the mud, but my head to the sky. On that bakery shit, keep that bread on my mind. Ran these corners till I was whipping funnels around these corners. Mama praying for her son, don't end up a goner from these cold corners. Here for a reason, so many of my niggas corner. Shadows in the dark when them angels trying to warn us. Big trucks when I pull up, looking down on you informers. Hopping out with that Teflon armor, smelling like a pound of California. Cross fast, ain't use a corner. It's death around these corners, get you whacked for a pound of marijuana. The world is mine, the future in front of me, put the past behind. I'm going all in like it's my last time. I ain't asking for shit, I'm taking what's mine. I'm feeling like Tony, the world is mine. The future in front of me, put the past behind. I'm going all in like it's my last time. I ain't asking for shit, I'm taking what's mine. I'm taking what's mine. I'm so St. Louis, like a blue Cardinals fitted. Riddle your soul with the Draco less than a St. Lo minute. I ain't have hoop dreams, I had Pyrex visions. Now it's foreign whips, I'm whipping back rubs by foreign women. From the block burning to beach resorts and lobster living. Fast lane Ferragamo flow, fish scale chemist. Blue Louis Vuitton stink, bitches think I'm still crippin' flies. A motherfucker before from materialistic, spiritually inclined, but far from religious. Here for a reason, chosen in his own existence. Maserati whipping, nowadays we still winning. Till my casket drop until I'm living in prison. I'm feeling like Tony, the world is mine. The future in front of me, put the past behind. I'm going all in like it's my last time. I ain't asking for shit, I'm taking what's mine. I'm feeling like Tony, the world is mine. The future in front of me, put the past behind. I'm going all in like it's my last time. I ain't asking for shit, I'm taking what's mine. I'm taking what's mine.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say that's the bad guy. So, will I make you good? You're not good. You just know how to hide. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time.
I've been in front,
in behind of a gun. And most of these niggas ain't even been on the side of one. I watch my life have been reflected through the eyes of my son. They say my age makes a difference cause we die to be young. I done took so many losses, I'm cautious of my surroundings. They killed my little cousin Shining. It's fucked up how they didn't found him. It's fucked up how they pronounced it. I didn't like how that shit sounded. I looked into Shannon Nice. You can tell that them bitches drowned them. They imitate Michael Brown them, and I never forget it. It hurts to know someone done it. Worse when you don't know who did it. Another murder committed. Who put this curse on my city? I took what these niggas owe me and not what these niggas give me. Dear God, you got to forgive me. The sacrifices I made, I went from stashing that crack to habitat. Behind the cage, I went from grabbing that strap, clacking them with the gauge. I went from hiding the packets in the mattress. It's just the rate I'm having visions.
It is your girl, Miss Kiwi, and I am back in the studio, of course, with my co-host.
Never left the building.
And you know, of course, from all of the ATL, Mrs. Mink. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on with everybody? We have a great topic for you all tonight. It's you people. Talk to us. We'll talk back. Me and Miss Mink kind of just came back from Hawaii, and we enjoyed ourselves. It was beautiful. We did live over there. If you didn't catch it last Friday, we definitely was on the air. Why not say it? Stay everywhere.
Yes. Most definitely. Hey, our mission, as we always state, is to bridge the youth with our seasons. So why not do it, especially in the islands? Oh, yes. It was good.
So how was it? It was good stuff?
It was good stuff. I got a tan. We was out on the beach, baby. Hey, y'all will be proud of Kiwi. I was actually one with the animals. I had a good time.
Yes.
Like, I really did. I encourage everybody, when you can, take that trip. It's worth it. It's expensive,
yes.
But it's worth it.
Yes. So tonight's topic is another little sweetie. Most definitely, it is called You People. Meditate on that a little bit. You people. You know, hey, yes, that can go many different ways. You know,
it's all kind of them.
Yes, you people. Are you living your dream? Or are you chasing somebody else's reality?
Oh, that sounds like something.
What is it?
Hey.
You people.
Hey, I've been telling them, know yourself before anything else. They thought it was just some deep shit. When really, hey, that's how you know what you love. That's how you know what you like. You know what you want to do. You know what I mean? You know where you want to go. You know what I mean? Just like y'all went to Hawaii without me. But it's okay.
No. We can go without you. With that suitcase.
I know. I'm just fucking with you. I was all lined up, but I had it was daddy duties that week.
That's right.
Yeah.
Daddy duties, and that's all right. Hey, shout out to the kids. We love the kids.
That's all right. Next time I'm gonna pay the way for them. I'll see what I get back. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yes, most definitely. We're gonna do a family thing next time when we go over there. So it's gonna be not just us, but the kids. And hey, we'll be doing Why Not Say It Again from the beaches of Hawaii. Hey, we'll do Why Not Say It from wherever it is that we go. 'Cause we got a few little trips planned for next year. So Why Not Say It will be in the building in whatever beach. It may be a mountain. It may be a tree. Who knows?
Hey, we don't know. In the jungle.
She ain't scared of them bugs.
I ain't
no more.
scared no more. I ain't scared.
Let her tell it. She had a few little lizard friends over there, so.
She probably won't move.
Yeah, they was breaking me in proper. But you know, hey, I'm getting over my fears.
That's right. You did really good. I was proud of her, and she most definitely made mention, Fast Lane, to you that you would be proud of her too. She have proof because she took some pictures. She even took pictures of the little lizards.
I did. Pictures of the lizards.
She got close to him to take pictures.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I ain't gonna say real close, but their hand was stretched out.
You had to zoom in. Okay.
Don't do this,
the
me.
truth will set you free.
Right, exactly.
Don't do
The
me.
truth will set
Hey,
you
and
free.
they took me in the jungle. We straight did a hike. It felt like a mile if it wasn't a mile, but we was in
Oh, it was more than it was about a mile or
yes,
plus.
we was straight in the jungle. I'm like, Lord, is this ever gonna end?
Yes,
we enjoyed
yes.
ourselves, and hey, we want to enjoy this topic tonight. You people, what y'all think about that? Call in 515-599-1687.
So, Miss
Yes.
what do you mean by you people? What people?
Hey,
what
you
about them
people.
What about
You people can be anybody in the world, but we want to know: are you those people? Hey, I might have been once upon a time. I might have been them people, but hey, I found me, and I'm not a you people. I
So
know
tell me
who
what's
I
the difference
am.
in you then and you people now.
You people. They say it's kind of related to racism when you say you people. Because you people could be black, you could be Asian, you could be African, you could be Nigerian. You people that's supposedly be racist. People that make racist statement, people that treat other people different because of the way they look or the way they may talk or the way they may dress or the way they may, just because I look different than you. Not knowing that when God made us, he made each and every one of us unique and whole. So we finna talk about you people. Let's get down to it.
Yes. A lot of times I think that we don't even think about it. We are very hypocritical sometimes.
Yeah.
And what I mean by hypocritical, meaning that we haven't taken the opportunity to take a look at ourselves before it is that we pass judgment on someone else. And we are quick to say something. I'm speaking of the human race. We are quick to say something about another being without thinking about what that impact could be to that being, where that being has been, where they are now, how close relatable we really are. As Miss Kiwi has stated, we judge people on the color of their skin. We judge people on what type of status quo they have. We judge people on the what job they have, clothes they may wear, just preferences of life, period. But who are we to judge? Who are we to judge?
And the question that we actually need to ask ourselves is, are we those people? Have we been those people? You know what I'm saying? And if so, what are you going to do to change being those people?
Well,
go
ahead.
ahead.
Speak on those people. One thing I noticed about those type of people, that they really spend a lot of time focusing on other people and not their own selves. So they really don't even be enjoying themselves. They live their whole life focused on other people's lives,
exactly,
or other people's movement, or they move by other people. You know what I mean? Even if they see something they don't like on somebody else, if you ain't got to worry, why you worried about it? You know what I mean? And that's one of our setbacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, an old school rule was mind your own business. You know what I'm saying? That also means pay attention to yourself instead of paying attention to everybody else.
That's true. You make a good point there, Fast Lane, most definitely. And and I know that it's a part of a human nature. We all have those human flaws where it is that we say things that we should and not think about how it is that it can impact someone else. We pass judgment on people without thinking about it a lot of times. And being a brown skinned person, we've gone through a lot of that has touched us. Hey, we the epitome of you people, according to some other races, and I'll speak of our Caucasian people. You people, that was a big thing, along with that N-word, so, and people don't understand. I always feel that you need to find out the meaning of something before it is that you can actually speak it. Because, yeah, you people can be anybody. It's
It sure
not
can.
just us being brown people or them being, whatever, race, origin, preference of life, whatever the case may be. So we have to really be mindful of when it is that we use that you people.
Well, one thing for sure is when you pay attention to you people so much, they must be doing something right because you can't take your eyes off of them. You know what I'm saying? So
That's right.
they ain't
That's right.
realize why they kept paying attention to those people. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew something special about them certain type of people. You know what I mean? And they knew that it was something about them people we got to pay close attention to. That's how we steady building. That's how we steady learning. That's how we steady elevating from those people. You know what I'm saying? So when they were saying you people, they really didn't finish the sentence. You people are out of this world. You know what I'm saying? You people is something special. You people are the chosen
amazing.
ones.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they want to say that part. So they just always would just say you people. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's what I'm saying. You people is something else. But they want to say the something else part. You know what I mean? Because they give us too much energy. You know what I mean? So sometimes we got to read between the lines. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. But Miss Mink, in our pre-interview, you had spoke about a movie that you saw once. It was called You People. Can you kind of give us a little bit about what that insight on, what that movie was about and what the message they were trying to relate?
Yes, it was really good. So check out Tubi because that's where I saw it. It was on Tubi, but the title of the movie was called "You People," and the guy that was the main character, he was a young man that was given up for adoption by his mom because of she had him when she was younger, and her and his father didn't get along. As a matter of fact, the father wasn't even in the life during the birthing of him. So she made the decision that she would give him up. Well, she gave him up, and he ended up being a brown-skinned young man being raised by a Caucasian family. However, they were really down to earth, and they tried to kind of understand his culture and where he was from and so on and so forth, but he was always raised by them to respect others no matter what color their skin was, no matter where they came from, because there is a story behind everybody's forefront. Everybody has something in the back. So that was,
don't tell the whole movie, Shell. Just Miss Mink, just kind of give them bits and pieces, but kind of give them the moral of the story. Just what we're talking about. You people.
Yeah. So basically, with where the you people came in, and I'll just even skip to the end because that was something that really stood out to me. He was graduating from high school. He had been through a lot of things throughout that time frame. He ended up meeting his mom, and she told him about his culture, heritage, and that side of the family, and so on and so forth. But at the end, when he was at his graduation, he gave a speech. And what I liked about the speech was he stated, when you give a speech at a graduation, it's similar to when you giving a speech at a eulogy. You're talking about the death of your old life and the birthing of your new life. What's next to come, that future. And he also stated that, we spend so much time criticizing and talking about other people. And that's what we've been talking about as far as color, culture, preference of life, clothing, whatever. And we don't pay attention to what it is that we've gone through and those lessons that we should have learned along the way. So it really stood out because that's a lot of what it is that we do. We do that on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I realized, our country do it the most, and we don't realize our country is crumbling because we the only country that pays attention to all that color and all that. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of other people respect the culture of other people. You know what I mean? They ain't tripping off the color of their skin. They pay attention to their culture more, and that's how they learn more about the culture. We've been trained to be so black and white thinking. You know what I mean? That's all we think about in this country, and we don't realize that's the divide and conquer, but that's also the weakening of this this land we own. You know what I mean? Because really, we make all colors. So how could we hate our own skin?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? We'll make an albino baby. See, that's the thing about a black woman. Y'all could have a Chinese baby. Y'all could have any color. That's why some of our kids come out looking so many different races, because we have created all of those. We have multiplied in so many different ways that, you know what I mean, we've been trained to think that it was something different. When we steady having light-skinned babies, dark-skinned babies, like, you know what I mean, it's in our genes no matter what, you know what I mean? And that's what we got to realize. We got to know ourselves more than we know it, you know what I mean?
So call in. What do you people mean to you? What is your version of you people? Was you once a you people?
Or is you
talk
still
to us.
one
Or
of
are you
those
still?
people?
Hey, talk to us. We're going to talk back. Call in 515-599-1687. We have a great topic going on. We would love to hear from you.
So why do you think we are so hypocritical? Why do you think people are so hypocritical?
Because we've been brainwashed all our lives to think that, you know what I'm saying, people of color. I say people of color because we come in all colors. You know, we've been brainwashed to think that, you know, we don't amount to society for real, or we don't have the same rights as other races. And, you know, to be honest with you, we didn't always been treated the lowest on the totem pole. So when they say you people, just who are you talking about? Because we people are y'all people. And y'all people is us people. You know what I'm saying? So what exactly, when you say you people, how racist can that, you know, that can become real racist, just saying you people. If you listen to what it sounds like, you people.
It also represents a lower vibration. That's a lower that's when somebody's operating on a lower frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so shallow though, you know what I'm saying? Because when you stuck paying attention to what's on the outside, you're gonna miss what's on the inside. And you
Absolutely.
might get fooled, you know what I'm saying? You might get fooled because the outside could trick you. You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Right.
A lot of people
when you
do.
hear people talk like that, they let you know the level of their thinking and the level of their consciousness. You on a lower level because you paying attention to what's on the outside. When what's on the inside might be what kill you. You know what I mean? So you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, we have to realize, like, when we got to learn as we elevate, we can't stoop down to those type of people thinking, because they still stuck. And when you stay stuck, then that means you practically dead, because you're not moving. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't advancing. You in one position.
Exactly.
You know?
So go ahead. Ms.
So
Nick,
what
go ahead.
about, not only from a color standpoint, what about from, you know, how it is that we pass judgment on people, period, that may live a different lifestyle than us,
May look different.
dress a different way, may look different, you know, than us, may have a different, you know, mentality because of something that they went through, you know, instead of listening and, you know, being able to communicate. And not only that, as children of God, we don't have the right to judge nobody. We are supposed to, according to, you know, what I read on a daily basis, is love thy brethren. Because who it is left up to pass that judgment is the Almighty. So how can we say, you know, you people to anything? That means anybody, not just color.
Well, I feel like you people, that was taught, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, if someone say you people around me or to me, I really wouldn't get offended. And the reason being, because like I said, you people could be anybody. And sometimes we have to stop always taking so many things to heart, because people vocabulary is not big, or they don't expand. They just go by what they hear. So they say what they repeat what they've heard, not knowing even what they're saying half of the time. Because you people could be anybody. You know, it sounds real racist when it's come from certain people, but we all could say that. You people. Who you talking about? You people of God? Who you talking about? You sinners? Who you talking about? Like, you know, that's a real broad statement. And, you know, it only affects you if you feel like you are those people. or you have been those people. You know, sometimes you got to let things roll up off of you because, hey, once upon a time, we probably all played you people, those people. You know what I'm saying? In some way, sort, or fashion, we done played you people, you know? So, hey, the topic is you people.
Well, we also have to, just be mindful of what it is that we let roll off of our tongues too, because as we always say, the words that come out of our mouth cut people like swords.
Most powerful thing on your body.
Yes, most definitely. So we have to be accountable for the things that we say, especially if we don't like to hear those type of things. We also have to be accountable for the things that we also say too, because you just never know what somebody is going through, what their life has been like, and or what they've experienced. As we talked about once before, walk a mile in our shoes. How can you discredit somebody and be hypocritical about the type of person they are, who they are, and so on and so forth, if you haven't walked a mile in their shoes to know where they came from to get to the point of where they are right now?
And the funny thing about it is sometimes them very people that you mistreat or talk about, see, God will send them right back around, and you don't have no choice but to treat them as the way you should have in the beginning, because they look different, or they walk different, or they sound different, Hey, we got to get back to, for real, like the question stated in the beginning. Are you living somebody else's dream, or are you chasing somebody else's reality? Are you those people, or are you the type of person that maybe once was, and you grew and matured and learned what you people was, and you changing things? That's the whole thing about it. It's about looking in the mirror, seeing that man or woman that's in that mirror, and changing that person. And if everybody start with self, then we'll go a long way. Because everybody be quick to point the finger in a different direction, but that one that's pointing that way is forward pointing back. So we just have to be mindful of that as well.
So explain to me when it is that we talk about taking a deep look in the mirror at that man in the mirror. What is that?
That's being able to look at yourself and see fault in yourself. That's being able to say, yeah, you wasn't supposed to do that, but you done it. You may have failed, but don't stay down. You know what I'm saying? Take ownership of yourself first. Like, that person who you looking at is you. I don't see you in the mirror when I'm looking at me. I don't see Fast Lane in the mirror when I'm looking at me. I see me. So it's about taking accountability for yourself first. That's my opinion.
What you think, Fast Lane?
That's a major part of looking at yourself, being able to criticize yourself, being able to pick yourself back up, you know what I mean? Being able to accept failure with yourself, you know what I mean? And being able to push yourself to keep going, you know what I mean? One thing we got to know, ain't none of us perfect. So we all strive for perfection, but that's part of this journey. We'll never be perfect. Ain't no man walking this earth perfect. So you got to love yourself no matter what. And really, we got to tap in. That's why I said knowing thyself is very important, because the more you know yourself, the more you realize them special gifts God gave you within yourself. You see what I'm saying? He gave us all gifts, but most of the time we don't spend enough time with ourselves. We don't pay enough attention to ourselves. We pay attention to TV more than we pay attention to ourselves. We pay attention to everybody else's lifestyle more than we pay attention to our own lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And the more we check ourselves as far as like knowing who we is, knowing what we like, knowing what we enjoy, you know what I mean? The more you find that you have gifts within yourself that's part of this universe that can move things. You know what I'm saying? You could be a part of this shit. You can have everything you want, but you got to know that you can have that. And that's part of knowing self. You know what I mean? When I know I deserve certain things, that means can't nobody tell me I can't have it. You see what I'm saying? I don't care how they see me. You know what I mean? I know my intentions. You know what I mean? I know the more I tap into myself, I learn my purpose more. And the more you realize you're a purpose-driven person, you have a reason to do certain things. You know what I mean? So you can't sway from it. So that means that at the end of that race, you're doing it for a reason. So it's rewards in knowing yourself.
And then you don't have time to be up in nobody else's business because you too busy trying to discover things within yourself, who you really are, not because you seen it on somebody else or somebody else was doing it. So now you done picked it up like as if that's you. Look in the mirror and find out who you are, because it is. It's easy to pass judgment. It's easy to talk about the next person. It's easy to do all those wrongful things because that's you really taking that focus off of you and all of your negative things that you're putting out in the atmosphere that you really don't want to be judged on, but you're really being judged because people see the things you do. You know, sometimes you don't have to, people actually see your monkey. You being a foolish,
you know what's the biggest, realest thing about it, though? Time waits for nobody. So even if nobody sees it, you see it. You see what I'm saying?
Know it. Exactly.
And you wasting your time.
Let me ask you this. How well are we in recognizing what it is that we should be seeing?
Honestly, a lot of people.
Different people. It's different levels in their journey.
Exactly.
And some people journey, you wake up faster
than
earlier
others.
in your journey,
Exactly.
and some people wake up later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, that's why it's fools and it's wise men. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't meant to be all the way woke, because how would you notice the difference in the ones that's woke and the ones that sleep?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just a matter of those that know or those that's at that level in their life where it's time to elevate, or it's time for me to embrace myself more. You know what I'm saying? Them the ones that's going to be searching for that answer. You know what I mean? Everybody don't even want to hear this conversation because they ain't at that point in their life. They thinking like, oh, I'm cool watching everybody else's life. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing they got a beautiful life too. They got a beautiful purpose too. But they ain't tapped into themselves, you know? So, you know, it starts with conversation. Just like when you're around people that love themselves more, you start recognizing like, oh, I need to start feeling like that about myself. I like how they go treat themselves. I like how they take themselves places. I like how they traveling. I like how they enjoy what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
And stop being mad because you're not that person doing it. Hey,
because it's a wasted energy.
Okay, like do whatever your heart desire. You know, It's easy to look at the next person and make judgment, but start making it easier to look at self and make judgment, and we'll be a whole lot better.
So the question, you know, for both of you guys, and you kind of asked it at the beginning, Miss Kiwi, is, have you been that you people person?
I have been. Yes, I have been that person before.
And
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm probably still that person every now and again, but when it comes to you people, me being that person, I've learned from a lot of the ignorance that I did at the time I didn't know when I was you people, to now I know you people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know myself and I know where I've came from to where I'm at now. And with that you people journey, meaning that right now, you people could be me still. You know what I'm saying? Because do I have some type of racism in me? No, but I have passed judgment. So what's the difference? We be you know what I'm saying? When you don't know, it's real easy to be racist. You know what I'm saying? It's only when you learn and you still are racist, that's when that negative you people, to me, that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and to clear up, you know, because a lot of times when we say racism, we just think of color. But racism isn't
way long just besides
it's
color.
About passing racism. If you know the meaning of racism, it means to pass judgment on
anything,
something that is different from yourself, or you know, of a race or whatever. that's when it is that, you know, we have to kind of like self-check ourselves. Because I'm with you, Miss Kiwi. Yes, I have been that you people, and yes, I have, tried to put that attempt in to check myself. But sometimes I don't check myself right in the moment. You know, it is. Well, I stop and I may think about, and sometimes that can be too late, being that person.
Yeah.
So, yes. What about you, Fastlane?
Well, I say I'm a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I done had a lot of different ways where I could have been them type of people where, certain things I ain't rock with just because I was programmed to think like that. Certain people I ain't even talk to, you know what I mean? And, like, it was like, you come around certain people and you wouldn't even talk to them, period. You know what I mean? And that would block doors, though, because you never know what God might send your way.
I'm telling
you. know what I mean?
Man.
And that's one thing that woke me up because when you was put in certain situations and you would be surprised of who would be standing on your side trying to help you through it, or a stranger out of nowhere might just come pull you through and you looking like, damn, who sent you? You know what I'm saying? So when, like, just because my journey been weird like that, where, I've been in certain places where I'm just thankful for somebody I don't even know where they came from. You know what I mean? And that makes me look at, like, I have to be careful when I'm entertaining strangers because you never know when you're entertaining angels. You see, we think that's just all scripture, but it's real life. You know what I mean? Basic instructions before leaving Earth. So he was giving you game. We just be thinking so deep. Some of the most powerful answers is simple and plain. You know what I'm saying? And like me myself, like in order for me to get enlightened, I had to be dark. I had to go through the darkness. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of us get it confused thinking like because, I ain't do this, I ain't do that, you pass judgment, but you done your own share of darkness. You know what I mean? You might even just treat yourself bad. You know what I'm saying? But however, you going to get woke up. You know what I mean? And then when you realize the difference, you realize like certain things is setting me back. Even that way of thinking, you know what I mean? Like when you judging people and you don't know them, and then you end up going to an interview and it's the person you got to sit in front of. You know what I'm saying? Or you trying to get a loan and you realize like this the person I got to sit in front of. You know what I mean? You just never know who you might cross paths again. So like my mama told me, be careful how you treat people, period. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it is. And it ain't about kissing no ass. It's just about I treat people like I want to be treated. So if you're foolish enough to think that it's a weakness, that's where they lose at because they don't understand. If I treat you good and you thinking you getting something off, who really losing? You is, because you don't even realize what you had in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So I learned to appreciate me more by doing better for myself. You know what I mean? Always constantly checking myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no such thing as, like I said, a perfect person, but I learn from my flaws. You know what I mean? Sometimes now I step outside of myself and hear how other people look at people. You know, like they say, if you really want to know something about a person, pay attention to their conversation. You know what I'm saying? Even how they judging people or how they sitting downplaying somebody. You know, like when a person's sitting back spending that much time talking about somebody else, like I said again, they don't spend enough time with themselves. You know what I mean? So I learned to spend more time with myself. Even when I had them bad days, I check myself more than anybody else can. Because I know when you're out of pocket because it's not a good energy. It ain't even a good feeling. You know what I mean? No matter if you thought you had the right to.
That's a good one because you get that feeling, deep down in your soul that was not right, or that feeling that you had. It starts making you not feel so good. So, most definitely. And I've really learned a lot since it is that I've been, working through my business and doing the cleaning, and how it is our own people are very racist against our own, your own people. We are very, we talk about how the white man this, the white man that, or this culture this and this culture that, but we are our own worst racists.
You hit it on the head, sis. You know why? Because like we don't realize the programs that's been put on front of us, whether we want to feel like it's affecting. That was then. What happened then affects us now, and we think it don't. And we got to recognize we have been our worst enemy the whole ride, you know what I mean? Because we the ones sell each other out. We the ones sold each other into slavery first, you know what I mean? We the ones conquered each other and guided them through our jungles. So it's been going on forever. We don't realize it's been a curse. Well, we've been programmed. When we look in the mirror, we hate ourselves more than we, love ourselves. You know what I mean? So now even when it comes down to business, we will support anybody else before we support our own, just because we know it's one of our own, because we've been programmed that niggas don't do good business. When really we spend trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars in this country. You know what I'm saying? So we making it go round. We just don't realize it. I just read something that said that if the black people in America, if you took the money that we spend and we accumulate in this country, we would be the 16th richest country in the world. Us alone. That's how much money we spending.
And that's
but
true.
See, we so caught up in just blowing money fast, we don't realize that we could be more powerful than what we is. That's why we got to go back to looking at ourselves. We so busy trying to check everybody else. The more we check ourselves, the more we polish our flaws and we get better. You know what I mean? And that goes back to supporting each other, loving each other more. You know what I mean? We so programmed to hate. Our women, our men, we all been divided because of a program. But really, the more love conquers everything. You know what I mean? Love and conquer wars and everything. And we got to turn it around by the way we treat each other, the energy we put out, period.
And that's
no
funny.
That's
funny you said that, though, because, I had an experience the other day when I got back in town yesterday when we went to Costco's. It was another black lady that was, in the same little area that we were just shopping in and stuff. And, I'm friendly, because I ain't mad about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just told her, I said, hey, girl, you look beautiful, girl. You know how I am. I'm silly. And she must have looked at me like, bitch, who is you talking to? And I'm just like, why is she so mad? Why are black women can't be in the room with other black women?
You people.
You know what I'm saying? You get intimidated or you mad. You don't even know that person. You just hated this person and don't even know nothing about this person. But you gotta do some self-check because you don't love yourself.
So much that we don't even realize how much we hate ourselves.
But at what point do we have to come on, realize? I'm talking about self. Like when you doing wrong.
You go in there and the sisters in there trying to tell your kids something. You go in there fighting the teachers because they try to help your kids at the time you ain't there. Somebody got to play that part. When it goes back to it take a tribe. Even it take a tribe being real with friends while you telling your friend like, man, you out of character or you ain't even being yourself. You know what I mean? People ain't telling each other to love themselves more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You used to hear that. Now you don't really hear people telling you got to love yourself more. You know what I mean? No matter what nobody think or what somebody else got.
Fake and phony, And that's to the people who's being fake and phony. Hey, you know what I'm saying? People, sometimes people take what you say and they get into their feelings and get mad about it. But I just feel like this, if it hit you, that was because it was for you.
You just didn't understand it because you was too mad. But once you calm down, you're going to realize the lesson.
And that goes for, our skin ain't, you got to have tough skin. But listen, whatever I sit and talk on the mic, that started with me first. So, you just got to love yourself. Because we have been you people.
And you do. And we just have to, as I stated, we have to stop being so racist against ourselves. How can we expect another race to respect us if it is that we don't even respect us? And that's just really, really crazy. But it's not only, just racist. It's like you stated earlier, Miss Kiwi, it's females, disrespecting other females. It's males disrespecting other males. It's, just.
And it's not just our race. So I'm going to put that out there. But the reason I speak so highly is because I am a black woman. So I speak about my race. It happens in every race, but I'm speaking about our race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you can most definitely relate to something that you are a part of. You can relate more to that. Something that you are a part of. Because one thing that we do see more of is other races coming together. If it is that they feel that they are going to conquer and divide another race. So we can only, for the most part, we can just relate and speak about from our standpoint. But as I stated, it's women against women. It's us against, just people in general and how it is that that person may be living their life or whatever the case may be, when we really have to stop being racist. Because hey,
so let me ask you this, Miss Mink, and fast lane. So when you say you believe in something and you're not going to allow something else to, it's being accepted throughout. It's being accepted, but you know that's not right. So when do it become you're standing on what you believe in, or you racist against what you speaking against? You know what I'm saying? Like, people can say you racist against the gay community. Okay, I'll just use the gay community. A lot of people say people are racist against it because people speak out and say it's not right, and they know it's not right. But is that racist, or is that just you believing in what you believe in? When do it become so racist? Or, at what point do some situations be racist, or do they just be you believing in what you believe in?
I feel that everybody has a right to believe in what it is that they believe in, but at the same token, we don't have the right to judge nobody. That's just me. I'm just speaking
right.
on
So you're saying so you're saying judging as in that becomes racist, or you're saying you're just judging them because that's what you believe in?
Well, I'm speaking of judging in reference to speaking out against those, speaking out against them and talking down to people that are, like you spoke of, people that are queer or gay or whatever the case may be. I feel as a child of God, I have no right. God will judge when it is his time to judge. I have no right. I may not agree with it, that lifestyle, but okay, my lifestyle ain't the best neither. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel that.
So would you say disagreeing in that lifestyle is also a part of judging, or no?
If I'm not speaking out about, putting nobody down about it or whatever.
But if you feel like you got to walk up to them and voice that opinion, you violating somebody's space, period. You know what I mean? That's just like somebody walking up to somebody talking about, hey, what's up with you with this color on?
Right.
You stepping out of pocket, no matter what you thinking in your mind. You know what I mean? Certain things we got to learn to keep to ourselves. That's what it go back to saying, mind your own business. You know what I'm saying? Because how you gonna check somebody else when it's a lot of shit you got to check
on yourself?
About?
Absolutely.
And that's true. So what if it's bought and it's put in your face, and then you speak about that? Because I'm just trying to see, a lot of people feel like a lot of things they do is not racism. It's just what they believe in, and that's right. Everything we believe in is not always right. So I'm just saying, some people, what we all know what racism is, but at what point do it become racism, or what point is it that, my opinion? Because our opinions, it's supposed to matter, but do it really matter?
Well, like they say, you know what I'm saying, opinions are just like assholes. Everybody got one.
Everybody got one.
So you really can't. Some opinions you shouldn't take take personal, but sometimes people shouldn't give their opinions. You know what I'm saying? Because you be stepping out of pocket. Sometimes people be stepping out of pockets with just their opinion. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's like, why did you even have to say that to that person? You don't even know that person. And sometimes your opinion don't matter to a stranger.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I done learned, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be careful who you talking to. So your opinion might go further than just your opinion, because you might touch their heart with your opinion. Or you don't know where they been, so your opinion might, you know what I mean? You done kicked off a fight just because you was running your mouth to a stranger, because but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, sometimes really who cares about what you're saying when somebody cracking your mouth.
And it's not to discount. I'm just speaking from my standpoint. I don't feel that it's
I'm just asking these questions because the thing of it
is good.
A lot of times people don't want to talk about certain stuff, but we got to start talking about everything because everything is going on in the world. And how can you? And
it's not to discount everybody.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. I don't have a problem with people. I don't care what that's your choice. What your choice is. I love people according to how they love me, and that's just that on that. You know what I'm saying?
And it's easy if you don't. Just
I wouldn't care if you was blue, green, purple, or orange, baby. I'm so serious. I love on people according to how they love on me, and I also learned that everybody is not for me. So you know what I'm saying. Even though you may come into my path or cross paths with me, it was a reason we crossed paths. You know what I'm saying? And whatever it was, we should have got it then, loved on each other then, until the next time, or maybe not again. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it.
That's right. Because one thing and once again, it's just me. We have to be accountable for how it is that we're living our lives according to our, our Father up above. We say that we are walking that walk or whatever the case may be, but what it is that we're displaying, you people, is not the same. So that's what I meant as far as, everybody has their right to their own opinion. They have their right. But like Fastlane alluded to, your opinion does not necessarily mean that it's right for everybody. And that's when that
express it to everybody.
Right.
Because some people don't know how to handle conversation.
Exactly.
A lot of conversation started a lot of fights. What I'm saying?
Yes.
Being honest. Where we came from, that tongue could get you hit in your mouth if you use it in the wrong way.
That's so true. That's true.
Saying something to a stranger or your opinion, like sometimes it's not good to voice it out to people because it depends on where that conversation finna go. It still puts out if your opinion is kind of like in a negative form to them, and you know it, like if you feel like you saying something because that's your opinion, but it's gonna degrade how they live or how they feel, that conversation gonna shift. You know what I'm saying?
But do you think some people put themselves out there? For that, for opinions, but when them opinions come, now you don't know how to handle it. But you put yourself out there like that.
Well, that's and if you want to be the one to deliver it, then you could deal with the tussle. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I'm just saying, like a lot of people put themselves out there, but do you want to be the one who deliver the message?
That's right.
But here's the thing: sometimes you that person that have to deliver that.
Well, you have to go and handle your business.
You gotta be U.S. Postal. Sometimes you put in that position to where you that person.
When it's called up on you, then it's called up on you. You know the rule.
This is what
because
but I'm also a person that you like. Fastlane, you kind of alluded to. You pick and choose your battles. You know what I'm saying?
People ain't got no
you can
filter
choose your battles in reference to when it's time to go to war or when it's time not to, because how people respond to certain things that you say is how it is that the outcome can.
So you saying if you're an outspoken person, you better learn your tongue. You better learn how to just
there's
humble
yourself.
yourself.
A lot of outspoken people that had a lot of fights too. You know what I'm saying? Running their mouth. Whether they win, lose, or draw.
Hey, you better not be them people, baby.
You still gotta watch.
You better not be them people that got that loose tongue, boy, because you be saying anything and go around the wrong somebody, baby, get that tongue snatched out your mouth.
We just have to be mindful of people's feelings. I think that's the biggest thing. People nowadays aren't real mindful of how others are feeling. That's right. Yeah, that too.
It's always real on Why Not Say It, baby. 515-599-1687. I see you watching, baby. I see you watching. I see you on my live. So why don't you stop being jive and call on in and talk to us, because we'll talk back. Why Not Say It is definitely in the building. You people. Don't you read them people.
Miss Kiwi, didn't you have something that you were going to give away to the audience if it is that they called in and gave us some states?
Because they didn't do it. Nobody called in and gave me 5 states.
That y'all crossed through.
Yeah, that we crossed through out of the 10.
It was this Friday that you was doing.
It was this Friday that I was going to present the gift card.
Okay.
It was last Friday where you see, that's why I say you gotta start tuning in to Why Not Say It, because we have special little gifts that we gonna start giving away. But if you don't tune in and call in and be part of the conversation, then you won't get in on some of the blessings that you might have. Some people may call them little, but see, that's the problem with a lot of people. You have to learn how to be steward over small things in order to get that blessing of them big things. So call in to Why Not Say It. Be a part. We get
well, you know what? I would say this a little joke. Hey, no, people ain't calling in for what you just called the small thing. They ain't even call in because it still ain't nobody that's done called in and claimed that billions of dollars for the lottery. I don't know where that person is. But they did.
I wonder is that the ticket I bought on the humbug.
Man, you okay? Cause baby,
the ticket was sold out of California, and they said that it's nobody.
Was it around the time we was in there? Was it?
No, it was before us.
Oh,
it was before us getting there in California. But they still have not claimed, and they only have so many days before it is that they can claim it.
Well,
so,
I hope they are right. Come on,
claim
that ticket, baby. Some people they might have threw that ticket away. You never know.
Right.
You know, people. Hey, baby, I'm telling you, and they might not even try to. But hey.
Oh, but not only was it the the millions of dollars. It's small jackpots that won too. Where it's like 2,500 of those. Nobody called in about.
Hey, Miss Meek, maybe they don't need it, baby. They don't need it. But I wish the ticket would blow my way, baby. I'll show you what to do with it.
I got like 2 tickets I just threw away.
Man, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, but they still have not called in. But if it is, well, sorry for, hey, we was trying to
we got another giveaway coming up. We got another giveaway coming up. You just got to tune in. You got to tune in to catch it. Only way you're going to catch it is if you tune in. So
but Miss Kiwi, tell the states. What states was it that they could have won with?
Alabama, California.
Hold on, slow it down. Can you start us off with the journey? You started from
Atlanta. Baby, if I say I don't even listen. Atlanta. No, I went from St. Louis to Atlanta. It started from St. Louis to Atlanta. From Atlanta, we went to Alabama.
Then Louisiana.
Then Louisiana.
We didn't go through Louisiana.
No, we went through New. Where we go?
It was Georgia. It was St. Louis by way of Georgia. Then Georgia to
Alabama.
Then from Alabama to Mississippi.
Yeah, we went to Mississippi.
Then from Mississippi
to Louisiana. Oh, no, Louisiana.
No, we ain't even go through. We went through
from Mississippi, it was Oklahoma. It was Tennessee.
Oklahoma.
Tennessee to Oklahoma.
Oh yeah.
And then we went to New Mexico.
Arizona.
Yeah, we went. Yeah, it was a nice little journey. Yeah, it was a nice little journey. So hey, why not stay in the building? We ain't trying to stay stuck in Atlanta and St. Louis. We trying to take it all over the world, baby. We are worldly people. We not
yes.
stuck people.
We got some good trips that's going next year. Hey, Fastlane gonna kick us off.
Yeah.
Then
shout out to it, baby.
Celebrating.
Yeah. So definitely. So y'all stay tuned on our journey. Why not say it? We know we coming up next Friday. So if y'all got some topics y'all want to talk about, call in. Get in touch with one of us. Reach out to us. We'll talk about it. Yes. We going. Hey, he'll be all the way in the Dominican for the New Year. So baby, that's what we talking about. We do not want to just see one state. We want to see it all. We want to go out the country. We want to take y'all with us. How about that, baby? How about that? Till the next time. Next Friday. Same time. Take us out fast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for wanting to call in. Maybe next time. It's all
That's
good.
Right. Why not say it? Good night.
Miss Me. Fast.
I woke up this morning, money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. I woke up
brakes, no brakes. Been out just since a baby, look my nose, I need a break. I ain't talking federal cages or the state. I'm talking Dubai, Miami, or LA. I ain't waiting on it. I'm booking my flight today. 747 worldwide points when I slide. Addicted to foreign automobiles before I could drive. I came from the mud, but had to put that pride to the side. Since then I ran a bag up 1,000 times. Copper color interior, gray goose. Paparazzi thumbs up, telling me great shoot. Haters saying sorry, I don't know why I hate you. I woke up this morning, money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. Money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. I'm talking skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on a million, ain't got no time for you haters. Skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on a million, ain't got no time for you haters. I woke up this morning to come back. They hitting my line, I'm making them mad. I ran it up, they coming in line. I'm swerving my lane cause I'm ready to crash. Hey, why would you play with me knowing I'm strapped? I'm on here straight from the back. I put a hitter straight on his back. Whatever it is, I'm paying the tab. I be fresh, so you know it like new money. Yeah, I'm a crib, so you know it nigga like blue money. Say it's rats in the shoebox, that shoe money. Say it's rats on his head, they ain't gon' do.
It's better than it's ever been. If it weren't for the trials we've been through, I'd never have the courage to come back to you. We're all entitled to make a mistake. We got to prepare for some heartbreak. I was earning my man while I was learning my man. Something you young girls might not understand. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain, no. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain. There was an old lady sitting under a tree. She called me over and she said to me, my days left here may not be long. I wouldn't waste my time telling you nothing wrong. But love is a flower that needs the sun and the rain. A little bit of pleasure's worth a whole lot of pain. If you learn this secret, how to forgive, a longer and a better life you'll live. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain. Anything worth having at all is worth working for and waiting for. Some of my closest friends have thought they had their thing on a string. Just cause that man was bringing them flowers and candy and all kinds of gifts. Honey, some gifts are just to make him feel better while he's on his guilt trip about the night before. You know what I mean? Especially when you know you haven't been doing the things you should do. Think about it. What is the man trying to tell you? Sometimes flowers mean maybe we should just be friends. Do you get my drift? Hang if you can hang. No pain, no gain. In order to get something, you gotta give something. In order to be something, you gotta go through something. Be a cook in the kitchen, a lady in the street. You can't show your teeth to every guy you meet. It's alright to be a little sweet, but be a mama with the kids and you know what in the sheets. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain. Oh, no pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain. See, you can't give up, cause times get hard. It's just that old devil trying to keep us apart. Say, devil, you ain't got nothing here. I'm hanging on the mountain. Have no fear, no pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain. No, no pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain. Oh, no pain, no pain, no pain, no pain.
Good night, brother and sister. Good night. We're not saying.